Let me take it back to Kunal and Nooresh, find out what are the Chartbuster ideas that they're spotting in this market. And Kunal, intriguing, LIC, what do you read in the charts here?
Absolutely, Aisha. So, it's very rare that we've talked about this stock on the charts and, there are very cohesive kind of a pattern. So, we look out for consistency of patterns or repetitive nature of patterns, and LIC, India is showing those classical signs of repetitive patterns. Now, the repetition pattern over here is an inverted head and shoulder pattern. This was the stock, post listing when it started to get into a decline mode. This was the head and shoulder pattern which was formed for the stock price. We saw the stock breaking out of those patterns, and from 650 levels in a matter of, I think, few days, the stock went up to as much as 750 levels, where the stock topped out and went into a sharp correction. Now, the recent charts, and this is more of a prolonged, head and shoulder pattern that the stock formed over the last 4 to 5 months. This is the neckline of the pattern. This is the inverted head and shoulder pattern for LIC of India, and the stock has just recently given a breakout. Now, interestingly, the stock has also confirmed a breakout of a newly formed 200 moving average. So, coupled with both of these patterns, I would expect the stock to start moving up higher. Maybe a gradual manner of an uptrend, then a consolidation, and then a gradual move up higher. But I believe possibly in the next say 1 to 3 months, we could be looking at a potential target range of 680 to 700 for LIC of India.
Okay, 680 to 700 on LIC, but still far away from that IPO price. At least there's some positive indicator there. Nooresh, what about you? What's the Chartbuster idea for coming in from you?
So not really looking at an idea, but a case for dollar index. Now, this is the index which could create the next risk-on move going forward over the next few months. Now, what is interesting is 100 to 101 has been a support zone for the dollar index, and we generally have an opposite correlation the equity indices across the world. Recently, it did see a spike towards 104, could not sustain, and now we are back to 101.5, 102 levels. So some bit of a recovery could come from this 100, 101 mark, but the next time it goes towards 100 mark, it could break, and that could be the next risk-on move across the world. So for now, over the next 3 to 6 months, this is a price point. This is a data which one should be looking out for. That could indicate a much more sharper rally a few months down the line across the world.
Let's move on and let's also get in some stock ideas too. Kunal?
So, HDFC Bank continues to be on the buy list. Would suggest a buy with a revised target of 1700 on the stock, and stop loss is trailed hard to 1610 on the spot levels. And MGL is also turning around from its 50-day moving average. There seems to be a consolidation breakout for MGL. So, would suggest a buy with a target of 1100, stop loss at 1025.
Nooresh, what about you? What are the cracker stock ideas?
So first is a buy on Hero MotoCorp, a good recovery and a reversal from support zone. Stop loss at 2770 and a target price of 3000. Second is a buy on Samvardhana Motherson with a stop loss at 84 and a target price of 95.